Hey people, Santa Claus is coming to town and Annagreta is coming to London. So in 1 week, so next Saturday, less than a week, I will have a public event and you are all invited who has time, who is not in the mood to buy Christmas gifts the whole day. He is invited to come. And yeah, I love London. I love to go there. I love the Big Ben. I love the Thames. I love to have a fine cup of coffee. The British, they are so charming. But I have to tell you something, a secret, another outing in my life. Do you know? Yeah. Do you know, did I tell you that once in my life I was a policewoman? I was a policewoman, I had a gun, I had handcuffs, I had a uniform, I was driving a patrol car, and what is left from this, I'll show you that. This is my old... Yes, I was... I was taking people in prison. I was writing tickets for wrong parking. I saw some prostitutes. I had to check and control 55 prostitutes in one time. So that was a very, very interesting time. But I was a very bad policewoman. I always forgot my pencil when I had to write speed tickets. And I lost my battery when we had this honky-tonky, then suddenly it didn't work anymore and I had forgotten the battery. And when the people were lying to me, I believed everything. So I was a bad policewoman, but I was one. But I have to tell you something. It took me so much courage to take the handcuffs around a murderer, for example. It took me so much courage to climb over walls, to catch some thieves and you didn't know, do they have a gun, are they one, are they two, are they three, are they violent? It took me so much courage to go with my stick between German and English hooligans after a soccer play. This all took me a lot of courage. It's a long time ago, but I remember well. But you know what takes me most courage? The most courage in my life, whatever I did, takes me to go on stage and tell the people Jesus is talking out of me. This is still so difficult to say, hey, I open my mouth and the Messiah speaking out of me, filled with the spirit of the Messiah. That costs me all my courage, and sometimes I would love to get back to the prostitutes and murderer. This seems to be an easier job. Anyway, if you consider to come and visit me, I would be very happy, and I give you now a demonstration how it looks like when Jesus talks out of me. So, during my police time I had always problems with bad hair because of this cap. Okay, anyway, don't mind. Okay, let's see what Jesus has to say when he is inviting you to London, when he or other spirits speak. I'm the one you call Jesus. I talked to you on this Sunday. I was encouraging Annagreta to talk. And to be honest, she had a bad day, and it started with tears, with anxiety, with depression, because she thought she can't make it. She can't be the one that is chosen to talk in my name. But believe it or not, many of you can hear me and sometimes hear me and could be able to do what she does. It's all about clearing your mind. It's all about raising your frequency into higher realms. If you followed her teachings or the teachings of our beloved Tina Spalding, then you know that you just have to be aware what you are doing. Do you everything with love? Do you love your enemies? Do you just not attack when you are attacked and showing the other cheek? Do you care for your thoughts as if your thoughts was a garden full of beautiful plants and allow only the beautiful plants to live there? Do you study the laws of creation, the laws of attraction, all those beautiful things I gave you through 1,000 mediums? So if you come to peace and stay in a state of hope, in a state of joy, if you can make that, then it is very, very easily to access me, God, your angels, your guardian angels. The time is ripe that you learn those old techniques again. Go back in the trust that there's always a guardian angel behind you, that there's always somebody invisible on the other side that cares for you, that you have teachers and friends and protectors and saviors on the other side, that nobody can really do you any harm, and that all this time is an illusion that will pass away so fast. My dears, please support that lady that is so courageous to go on stage and allow me to talk through her, not only me, but also other beautiful spirits, other funny spirits, and entertaining spirits, but most of all me. I come to you in this Christmas time as I see that your hearts are sometimes burdened, that you carry a lot of sorrow, you carry a lot of loneliness sometimes. You often feel uncomfortable in this system and you think you are not born for this system. And when you think that, then you are true, because the system is failing and not making the people happy, not as it could make the people happy. So you are all born in a time where things change. The things change, and a new wave of love and comfort and supervision of spiritual guides is there. You all grow softly in a new time where people become more loving, where people is offered a knowledge beyond their imagination. And it all starts with clearing your mind and be kind to yourself and to your neighbors and feel the peace that God is giving you. And when you come in this state of mind and allow more and more of you, allow the spirits to talk to you, to visit you, to comfort you, to show you solutions, the easier and more harmonious this love revolution takes place. We are all thrilled that this time is there now, and we are also joyful that we can talk to you, and more of you open your hearts and soul for this new movement. So this first visit of London will not be the last one. We know that many of you do not have the time. Many of you are burdened with other issues, and many of you would like to come. Be aware that there are many behind this being Annagreta, and we have plans with her, and we are planning retreats, not only expensive retreats, but also some cheap gatherings, because it is good for you all if you come together from time to time, because we on this side, we want to strengthen you, we want to encourage you, and we want to support you, because you are on the right side of history. We love you so very much. We love you especially in this time when you feel cold, when it seems to be uncomfortable in your jackets, and when you are freezing, when the weather is dark and wet and cold. So if you feel in this Christmas time, then you feel a lot of things that are going wrong. All this commercial programming, all this going over the top, all this pressure to demonstrate, heal families, while your heart is very clearly telling you, now you probably go another path as your family. And remember, I said the last one will be the first. And this is very true for this time. Those who are not deeply engaged in a family and chose a path of stepping out this culture and finding new ways and paths and have other life models and take the pain and the loneliness sometimes, because they are walking in new paths. They seem to be the losers, they seem to be the lonesome, they seem to be the outcasts, but I tell you, the last one will be the first. If you are in a beautiful family and you love her very much, congratulations, you have well done, and you are living the life that you chose, and you are blessed with a beautiful family. But not everybody is meant for a normal family. They have sideways, they have time for research, they have time for working on themselves, internal work, they are preparing their awakening, they are doing research, they are connecting spirits, they are leaving all religions because they found something better, and they are same valuable than those who are living in an older model. And for everyone, his way is just the right one. Don't forget, if you feel bad or worthless or whatever, you are on the moment, on the point where you belong to now. All you have to do is watch for your beautiful, precious soul, that it does not get sad longer than necessary, that you don't stay in the low vibration when you have a bad day like she had in the morning. And by the way, we thank everybody who sent her nice greetings, and a lovely comment and a support. You were clearly guided to give her the support, and we love you very much for this. And if you do not have something else to do on next Saturday in London, we would love to meet you in person. You are blessed beings. We love you very much, and I will be with you until the end of your days. Yeah, that was a long one. I thought he says only few words. Yes, my dears, then I hope to see you next week. If you can't come, if there's too much for you to do, I understand very well. Sometimes we have a profession that we have to do, study life or whatever. I totally understand if you have no time, but then we see us probably on another day or in a YouTube video. Bye bye.